Did you know that Native American scalping was way more brutal than they make it seem like in the movies? At least in New Mexico. So you know how in the Western movies and TV shows they portray scalping easy? The Native American shoots somebody down, then he goes and just scalps him, lifts the scalp up and got his prize. Well, maybe in some states it was like that with some tribes. But let me tell you how scalping went down in northern New Mexico. So in the 1700s, the Comanches were raiding northern New Mexico. They were raiding all the Spanish settlements. At this time, the Spanish and the Pueblos united. That's how bad the Comanche raids were. They had to unite so they could defend themselves from the Comanche raids. When the Comanches would raid, they would take the children, the women, and they would slaughter a group of people. It was so bad that they instilled fear among the settlers. They were so scared that Abiquiu was abandoned. They abandoned Abiquiu in 1747, and in the 1760s they had to abandon Ojo Caliente for the same reason. Well, let me tell you why they feared the Comanche scalping. So when the Comanches would scalp somebody, they would force him to dig his own hole. They would tie him up, make him get in the hole, then they would bury him all the way up to his head. So his head was just sticking out of the ground, kind of like that Scorpion King movie. And then before leaving the prisoner to die a slow death, they would scalp him, cut off his ears, nose, lips, and eyelids. So that's what scalping consisted of here in northern New Mexico. There's a lot of accounts written in history. You just gotta research all the government documents. There were a lot of priests who wrote down a lot of accounts. The Spanish settlers who did know how to read and write wrote down a lot of accounts. And nowadays they put everything on a computer. So it's as easy as this little device in our hand right here to search any information you can find. But I want to warn you not to believe everything you hear, not to believe everything you read. I want to tell you to cross-reference. I want to give you some advice and advise you to cross-reference whatever you're reading. If you're researching something, don't just read an article on Wikipedia. Also read an article on Google. Then read an article on BBC. Then read an article on this, an article on that. Then make sure you gather all the information and put it together. Then you'll know the story. Don't just read one account and then think you got the whole story, because you won't. There's many pieces of the puzzle. You gotta put them all together to see the whole picture. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little video to teach you guys how brutal scalping was here in New Mexico in the 1700s. I hope I explained that right. Oh yeah, and I just want to let you guys know, the reason for this little shiny bright spot on this side of the screen is because I dropped and shattered my phone. So I'm recording this with the phone that's all shattered. Sick. But I just wanted to try and see if I could still record something with this broken phone, and I still can. So just letting you guys know, that's the reason why that bright little spot is stuck there. My phone camera must have a little piece of something broken in it. Anyway, when you shatter your phone and you're still trying to do TikToks, damn. Have a good day, have a good week. Share this video if you like it, if you learned something. If you don't like it, either way, thank you for watching. This is Tragedy. I am out.